number 1, Tanner Wilson. And along with that will be Skelly Taylor, number 15. Johnny Wilson, number 20. Stoney Yeager, number 21. And number 23, Seth Hudson, will be the starters for the Dragons tonight. And still nursing an ankle. Hopefully we'll get to see him this weekend as we head to Friday night. He'll be there and ready to go. He'll be ready to go. Will be Jaron Bryson. So we'll do that. We're gonna get our lineups in here. Starting for Strother tonight will be number 1. Number 1. Well, we're ready to go here with the starting lineups. I'll introduce to the crowd and to you as well. At this time, we'll have the introduction of the starting lineups for the visitors tonight. The Strother Yellow Jackets. For the Yellow Jackets, number 1, Peyton Moody. Number 11, Levi Gillespie. Number 4, Lopez. Number 3, Stone Parker. And number 24, Jeremiah Lena. Senior night tonight for the Dewar Dragons tonight with a record of 10-8, coached by Brett Thomas, Stephen Castleberry, Matt Ross, and Jake Stapp. Starting at guard, number 1, Tanner Wilson. Starting at forward, number 23, Seth Hudson. Starting at forward, number 21, Stoney Yeager. Starting at forward, number 15, Skelly Taylor. And at guard, a senior, number 11, Colton Thomason. So we're just moments away from the tip here tonight. Here are the boys' action. Dragons and the Yellow Jackets to play here They are out of the Little River Conference, and we are out of the Crossroads Conference. Once again, it's the Strother Yellow Jackets. We've hooked up with them many times. Yeager will be jumping for Reagan. Yeager gets the tip towards Wilson, and Dragons on the attack first. Goes inside. Pass goes around. Dragons have the basketball. Pressure being applied here by the Yellow Jackets. Colton looks at it. Swings it over to Yeager. Backdoor pass. That's about as good as you can do it. Seth Hudson gets to the scorebook for the Dragons. Thank you. Two 2-0 lead. Dragons apply the pressure. Ball is retained by the Yellow Jackets. Inside, shot goes up. Give it to number 11, Levi Gillespie with 2. We're tied at 2. Putting up the pressure there. Colton has it over to the side. He is. Ball's knocked out of bounds by Gillespie. Goes to the Dragons. Stoney inside on the block. Comes up high and set a pick. Colton swings it around. Seth looks at it. Colton lets one fly for 3. No good. Strother comes the other way. Lopez over to Gillespie. No good. Rebounded there by Seth Hudson. Tanner Wilson drives. Jumper from the free throw line. No good. Tanner saves it. Go athletic jump in the air. Knocked it off the leg of Gillespie and out of bounds for the Dragons. Swing it around. Skelly Taylor, give it to him. 2 points. 4-2 Dragons. Quickly on the attack, one with the foul. On number 4, Oscar Lopez hit the floor. Foul goes on Tanner Wilson, his first team foul. Yellow Jackets sporting the gray unis tonight. Trimmed out in orange. Parker with the pass over to number 11, which is Levi Gillespie. He has all 4 of their points. Tied at 4. Pass ahead. Colton gets it to Yeager. Top of the key. Skelly lets it fly for 3. Cha-ching! Give it to him. 5 on the night. First three-pointer of the evening for the Dragons. They lead 7-4. Parker looks at it, lets it fly. No good. Rebounded long there by Peyton Moody. Peyton puts up the runner. Give him 2. 7-6. Dewar leads Strother. Seth Hudson in the corner. Skelly drives and dishes to Yeager. Couldn't quite handle it. And to Parker. Parker lets it fly. Rebounded by Yeager. Seven, 6. Both teams hustling. Clean played game thus far. Screen set by Yeager. Colton has it. Colton pivots out of pressure. Ball goes out of bounds. Nice hustle there by Peyton Moody. Skelly with the inbounds pass to Wilson. They set the offense. Gives the ball to Yeager. Yeager goes up and he's hammered with a blocking foul there by Jeremiah. His first personal foul. First personal foul, but it'll be a 2-shot foul nonetheless. Stoney's first one up, rolls off. Next shot up. No good. Colton Williamson. Colton Thomason's going to be called for. Colton Thomason's going to be called for the foul. First team foul. Second team foul, first personal on him. As he was riding Levi Gillespie. Lopez kicks it out. Shot no good. Rebounded there by Jeremiah. Being harassed by Tanner Wilson. Tanner goes up for two. No good. Colton has it. He lays it back up off the rebound with garbage collection two. For the senior here on senior night. And Mr. Gillespie found his range. We're tied at 9. He has 7 of their 9. Tanner had somebody under him when he came down. Didn't give him a place to land. So they're going to call the foul there on Oscar Lopez, his first personal. Seth comes up to get it. Goes over, gives it to Michael. He lets it fly. Cha-ching! Give it to him. Another Dragon money ball. Skelly Taylor with the trifecta. 12-9 Dragons. Take that. Peyton Moody puts up a three. No good. Rebounded by Yeager. Colt says, I think I will. Shot up. No good and out of bounds. Strother will have it. Dragons have a 3-point lead with 3:20 to go here in the first period. Working the basketball. Parker has it. Cross-court pass. Over to Lopez. Tries to get it inside to number 24. Big Jeremiah kid. Jeremiah could not take care of it. So Peyton Moody to inbound the basketball, stolen this way by Tanner Wilson. Tanner's on the go. And he give him two. 14-9, biggest lead of the night for the Dragons. 24 lets it fly. Give him three, Jeremiah. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. 14-12. Keep fighting back. Thomason's pass to Yeager in the corner. Finds a Wilson. Wilson's looking for somebody to dish it. Has it taken away. Here comes Moody. Peyton Moody for two, and we're tied. 14 all as they put the pressure up. Head to Thomason. Skelly Taylor looks at it. 2:18 to go. Up to Seth. Seth has his shot blocked by Jeremiah. Here comes Moody ahead. Back to Jeremiah, up off the glass. Give it to him. Number 24 has 5 on the night. Jeremiah. And a quick pass there. The ball goes out of bounds. Dragons will have it. Number 14, Braden Teague comes in the ball game. Along with number 33, Parker. Taylor with a basketball. Trying to get a set. He's going to drive it. Puts up the runner. Count it. They flush it. Two more for Skelly Taylor. And a chance to complete a three-point play here. Foul is called there on number 24. That is Jeremiah's second personal foul. Tied at 16. Swish your sweet. It's complete. 17-16 Dragons. Driving down the sideline. Big Jeremiah had his tinny on the out of bounds line. He called him out. Skelly Taylor turns down the look. Goes to Stoney. He's going to drive. Comes to a jump stop. Goes in and battles it. They're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow there. Man, Stoney Yeager hustled there. Came down on the elbow there. I would call it funny bone if you hit that thing and there's nothing funny about it. Here we go. Ahead. Jeremiah has it. Looks over to Parker Moody. They're going to call him for traveling. Waiting on Seth, got a little eager there. Do that next week in the district tournament, they'll nab you. Jonathan Wilson in the ball game. Tanner made a pass ahead, was knocked away there by Teague. Brandon Teague, number 14. 1:04 to go here in the first. 17-16 Dragons. Seth to the corner. Back to Michael. Backs in. Pass to Johnny Wilson. But Gillespie goes after it. And they're going to say Dragons were out of bounds. And they're going to give the basketball to the Yellow Jackets. Oh, nearly stolen there by Tanner Wilson. He is so quick and so athletic. Couldn't quite save that one. Peyton Moody going to inbound the basketball here. Gillespie with plays well. Stolen by Skelly Taylor. 2-on-1. Taylor over to Johnny. Johnny off the glass, no good. Johnny gets the rebound. And it's off the hand there of Moody. Of Strother goes out of bounds. Both teams getting after each other tonight. Clean played ball game so far. Seth has it over to Colton Thomason. Off the glass, no good. 3, no good. Taken away there by number 14, which is Braden Teague. They're going to call the foul on Seth Hudson. That'll be Seth's first of the night. .23 seconds to go here. 23 seconds to go here. The clock yet to start here. 23.7 to go. And he gets it now. Here comes the drive. Comes to a jump stop. Skelly has it. Kicks out to Tanner. Tanner's going to drive. Dishes. Inside, good passing there. That is just beautiful, unselfish basketball. Seth Hudson gives it over to Taylor. And we come to close. Dragons lead this one 19-16. Playing unselfish basketball there. Nice dish inside. Seth gets it, gives it back to Skelly Taylor. $13 points for Skelly Taylor, 2 for Colton Thomason, 2 for Tanner Wilson, and 2 for Seth Hudson. 19 points for the Dragons. The leading scorers here for the Yellow Jackets are visitors. Peyton Moody with 4, Levi Gillespie with 7, and David Jeremiah with 5. So we'll start the second quarter. The possession arrow will be in favor of the Dragons. Brad Moody, the coach of the Strother Jackets. And it's good to see Coach Dolphett sitting over here by us. He's their baseball and football coach at Strother, and their athletic director on hand. Baseball season's around the corner. So, here we go. Basketball on the way. Yeager has it inside. Nice pass by Seth Hudson. Stoney Yeager with 2. 21-16, back to our biggest advantage of the night, 5. Shot by Gillespie, no good. Rebounded by Taylor. Off the foot of Wilson. Taken away by Gillespie. Gillespie with a nice pass. Tries to dish it on the backside there to Moody. And Moody, number 1, and our number 1, which is Tanner Wilson, tie ball. Possession arrow goes to the Dragons. And the possession arrow on the jump ball there is going to be given back to them because we had it start the period. 5-point advantage, our biggest of the night. Both teams it's a game of runs. They continue to make runs at one another. Dragons trying to settle in. Some valuable minutes there getting Colton Thomas in that playing time. Colton's been a big hand this year. I guess I must have slept. I didn't realize he was a senior. I thought he was a junior. So the surprise was on me. Pass to Stoney. He tried to save it a little long. Turnover Dragons. And Parker's pass goes over to Moody. Moody shot off the glass. Kiss it home. Three-pointer. Yeager called for the charge. I thought that was just a good power move. So coming back in the lineup is David Jeremiah for the Strother Jackets. Clayton Moody. Stone Parker. Oscar Lopez now. Over the head of Lopez and out of bounds. But last touch off the finger of Johnny Wilson. They go inside to number 24. David Jeremiah for 2. That'll be 7 points of the night for him. We're tied at 21. 5 points, our biggest advantage. Strother has never led. Skelly Taylor has it. Back to Seth. Seth thought that he was going to go break the basket, goes out of bounds near our cheerleader, Callie Thomason, and out of bounds. Number 3 is going to let it fly. No good. Rebounded by David Jeremiah. Back up. No good. Taken away. Tipped away by Stoney Yeager. Rebounded by oh, it was taken away there. Tanner Wilson made a great defense. He got a hand in that. Ahead to Yeager. Yeager goes up, off the glass, give it to him. Stoney Yeager with 4. Dragons back up by 2. David Jeremiah. Pass goes inside. Nice pass there to number 33, Parker. And we're tied again at 23. Cha-ching! A Dragon money ball. 3 points there by Tanner Wilson. 5 of the night for him. Back to 3. They're going to call the walk there on Jeremiah. The Strother fans didn't kind of like that call, but so far it's been going both ways. Both teams playing hard. Clean game so far. There's been some getting on the floor and getting after it. Braden T getting ready to check back in for Strother. Johnny Wilson went up with the shot. They're going to call the jump. He was wanting the foul naturally. And here comes number 14, which is Braden T. Give it to him. 28-23 Dragons. So the Dragons get the basketball back here on the turnover. Johnny Wilson Working the right side. Skelly Taylor with the runner. Goes in. Good move there. 2 more for Skelly. And coach wants a timeout. So with 3:53, the Strother Yellow Jackets take a timeout. $15 points of the night for Skelly Taylor. 4 for Stoney Yeager, 4 for Seth Hudson. 2 for Colton Thomason, and 5 for Tanner Wilson. Dragons lead at 7, biggest of the night. Had leads with 5 twice. They have it cut back, but the Yellow Jackets have never led in this one. Stone Parker, number 3. Along with Oscar Lopez, number 4. David Jeremiah. And coming into the lineup here is Michaels, number 35, Michaels. Pass inside to Michaels. Michaels gets it outside to Lopez. Over to Jeremiah. Jeremiah's pass stolen there tipped away by Skelly Taylor. Saved by Johnny Wilson. Nice hustle by David Jeremiah. Didn't get it. Here's Skelly Taylor goes to rack. Finds Stoney Yeager for 3 over in the corner. Stoney says, I think it will. Seth battles for it. Nice play ahead. Michaels gets it on the way. Goes up the left hand. No good. Rebounded by Yeager. There's a cut by Johnny Wilson. Kicks over to Seth. Seth says, I will. No good. Rebounded by Skelly. Just missed it, couldn't get the roll. That was a good hustle there. A good sequence of events there. Dragons couldn't quite capitalize. Up 7. There's a drive by Lopez. Kicks over to Teague. Teague shot no good. Rebounded ahead by Wilson. Wilson sees Stoney. Great pass ahead by Wilson. Yeager has 6 on the night. Dragons lead to 9. Back over. Inside out. And tipped by, last tipped out of bounds there by number 4. As he said, my bad, as was Oscar Lopez. In the lineup here is how Peyton Moody returns, number 23. Jay Payton, number 23 for Strother. Get some of these kids in the action. Braden Teague back in, too. There goes Tanner Wilson. He's being defended there by Moody. Colton Thomason comes in to give big Seth Hudson a breather here. (32-23). Inside to Yeag. Yeag gets it up over his head, puts up the shot. Jeremiah and Michaels nearly taken away from him, blocked it and out of bounds. So Dragons get inbound under the basket on the right side. 2-minute warning here in the half. Skelly Taylor lets it fly. Cha-ching! A Dragon money ball. Skelly almost had a steal there. Michaels with the shot from the corner. No good. Rebounded by Taylor. Taylor looks for somebody and decides to bring it up himself and reset the offense as we go. Colton Thomason on the left side. Stoney looking for a cutter. Colton finds himself open in the corner. Skelly's looking for him. Does a great move and faked it and goes up himself. Skelly Taylor for 2 more. Fine play there. Have some really good sets run tonight. A little more smooth than they've been in the past. Thomason, good defense there. Just couldn't do anything about it. Michael's just a little more tolerant. Got the body, got the situation. Gets the ball in. 8 points. Stoney come up with sweet baby jumper right side. No good. Scramble for it. Taken there by number 23, which is Jay Payton. Over to Braden drive and dish to Michaels. They're going to call the player control foul. He was out of, had the right idea, was going to dish it, but boy, when he didn't see what was there, and boom, there he's on the ground. They're going to call the charging foul there to number 23, which is Jay Payton, his first personal. 48 seconds to go here in the half. 37-25. Ahead to Tanner. They're going to call a timeout with 41 seconds to go. Coach Thomas wants to talk to the troops here. He's going to take a 30-second. So the Dragons will be traveling Friday night. The girls will play at 6 o'clock against the Quinton Lady Savages, ranked number 3 of the state of Oklahoma in the finals. But they will not be playing. They're being played. That's the home of the number 3 ranked Class A girls. We will be playing the Clayton. We'll be playing the Clayton Lady Bulldogs down there on Friday night, and the boys will play right after at 7:45. They will face. They will face the the Quinton Savages on their home floor. Number 11 with the basketball there, which is Gillespie. Give it to it. 4-2. 37-27. Dragons lead 10. Stolen there. Here comes Gillespie again. Nice bounce pass ahead. Blocked by Tanner Wilson. Wilson has it. 12 seconds on the clock. They're going to call the foul on Colton Thomason. Here comes the lineup, number 24, David Jeremiah. Little screen, get the lob up there to Jeremiah. It's in. Nice sequence there. Good inbounds play, used his height. Shot missed. Can he get it off the glass? No good. And shot go good. Dragons lead this one 37-29. I'm gonna leave the sound on just for a little bit. In about 3 minutes, I'll come back. We'll make it back. I'll be taking a 5-minute break here. Well, I'll be right back. Here we go. Joe Fowler back here with 3:12 to go in the half. I'm going to give you the halftime stats for those of you who are still watching with us here. It is Peyton Moody for Strother with 4, Stone Parker with 3, and Levi Gillespie 9. And then Jeremiah with 9, Parker with 2, and Michaels with 2. I'm going to check my phone and turn down. We're ready to start here the second half. Possession arrow in favor of Strother. Dragons put the pressure on. And there's a timeout called by Jeremiah. So 7:50 to go here, 10 seconds in. Dragons come out with something they hadn't expected, and they put the pressure half-court trap on. And it's going to be a 30-second timeout for the Strother Yellow Jackets. So if we go to Quinton, it's a loser-leave-town match there on Friday night. If our girls lose to Clayton, they go to the softball. And Clayton would advance to play Quinton Lady Savages, who's ranked number 3 in Class A in the district finals. Then we go on to the regional tournament, the consolation bracket. Win or lose that. Both two teams advance. The first night in a 3-team district, if you lose, you're out. And the Dragons will play the Quinton Savages on their home floor. And a pretty balanced boys field that it is. Strother with the basketball. Pass over. Try to get it inside to Jeremiah. Stolen by Wilson. Colton, Johnny, Tanner, Stoney are Dragons here. Dragons are the white unis. Gray unis trimmed in orange are the Strother Yellow Jackets. Skelly Taylor's going to look at a 3. Cha-ching! Give it to him. 23 of the night for Skelly Taylor. 40-29, biggest lead, 11. Here's Tanner Wilson, making a 13-point lead. 2 more for him, 7 points in the night for Tanner Wilson. Shot on the way there, good. No good, timeout called. Wouldn't have counted anyway. Stone Parker let one fly. Stone Parker. It's nice to see here in the huddle that down here on our end that Coach Thomas is talking to the guys, but they had some words of encouragement there from Coach Castleberry, trying to make these kids better. Everyone's a coaching moment. Jake Stapp and Matt Ross round out the coaching staff here. Jaron Bryson there. Hopefully we'll get big double nines back in the lineup. Big Jaron. Sure miss his presence. Yeah, the Dragons here tonight with 4 3-pointers of their own. In their quest for 10 in the ballgame, hadn't been done in a while. 6:59 to go here. Need 6 more. And here we go. Lob inside. Gillespie has it knocked away by Yeag. Tanner to Johnny for 2. Johnny Wilson in the books. 2 for him. 44-29. Bounce past his short corner. Tries to go inside to Jeremiah. Jeremiah gets it. Puts it in for Strother. 11 points for David Jeremiah tonight. Strother has never led in this one. They've cut it and tied it 3 times. As that Dragons lengthened the lead. Fine defense there, saved by number 4, Oscar Lopez. Lopez kicks it back. Stone Parker looks at it. Jeremiah out to Moody. Moody has it stolen. Nice pass by Seth Taylor to Tanner Wilson. Tanner gets 2 more. 9 points for him tonight. Seth Hudson with good hustle there. They're going to tie it up. He got on the floor after that one. Muscled that away from Moody, but he's on the floor, so he tied him. They're going to call a possession arrow in favor of the Dragons. Light pressure applied here. A 1-2-2 press. Get it into Seth. Seth up to Skelly. Skelly kicks it out to Tanner. Tanner to Seth. Seth kicks it to Stoney. Tanner says, I think I will. No good. Ahead to Michaels. Michaels pass inside to Jeremiah. Blocked. And knocked out of bounds there. Nice block there by Skelly Taylor. 46-31, 15-point lead here for the Dragons. Third quarter action. Intercepted there, got a little careless with the basketball there, taken by Michaels. Michaels ahead to Jeremiah. And tipped off the finger of Stoney Yeager, off his shoulder and out of bounds. Here comes Colton Thomason, replacing Seth Hudson, giving him a quick breather. Strother inbound the basketball, trailing 15. Gillespie has it. Gillespie on runner, no good. Rebounded by Yeager. Yeager ahead to Thomason. Got to get some spacing worked out here. Tanner's going to drive. Has it taken away there by Moody. Down there, Stoney reaches down and grabs him a handful of basketball. They're going to call him out of bounds. And Strother will get possession of the basketball on the possession. Guess it was a jump ball. Thought they was calling him out of bounds there for a moment. Moody inside to Michaels. Michaels back outside to Oscar Lopez. Lopez once again works it. Moody lets it fly for 3, no good. Rebounded by Jeremiah. He puts up the shot. Jeremiah puts up the shot, and he's going to get 2 free throws. Foul's called on Stoney Yeager. 11 points for Dave Jeremiah tonight. Jeremiah's first shot up. Head good. 46-32. Into the lineup comes Parker. No good. Rebounded there by Parker. Three-pointer on the way there by Moody. A battle for it. Moody goes down. Johnny Wilson goes in. Jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Dragons. Well, there have been some hard hits tonight. These both boys and girls game. Guys and gals willing to sacrifice their bodies to go down and get on the floor and get after the basketball. Just good hustle tonight. Colton Thompson. Yeager has it stripped. Ahead to Gillespie. Gillespie shot no good, followed by Jeremiah. Jeremiah has it, puts up the shot. Give it to him. He stayed with it. 14 points for Dave Jeremiah. Pass ahead to Thomason. Thomason tries to take it off the leg of Stone. And out of bounds, and timeout's called here. 46-34. 12-point advantage for the Dragons. 3:34 here in the first. 3.5 minutes of the third quarter. Take a look. We look, one team foul against the Dragons. 5 team fouls in any quarter. It's a double bonus, 2 free throws for each team. So nowhere near that. Good timeout called here. And once again, a big shout out to Donna and Ronnie Bryson. And I want everybody to keep Donnie and Ronnie in your prayers. Ronnie's intensive care in Tulsa. And pray for him and Donna. And he's made some improvement. And keep praying for him. And then for Ronnie and Amber, Gentry, and James, and Jaron is they're taking care of Donna and running her back and forth and doing those things. So just say a little prayer for them and keep them encouraged. And, it just seems strange not to be able to see Ronnie and Donna, Big R, and Donna not at the ball game tonight. So as we get ready to check back in, we're back to action. Dragons turn the ball over. So on the timeout coming out, we'll go to Strother. Gillespie with the basketball goes ahead. Parker shot no good. Rebounded by Yeager. Having some good sets here tonight. Better possessions of the basketball in this game. Nice pass to Yeag. Yeag should have come to it. Yeag comes from behind after missing the ball. He gets the foul. A little frustration foul there for Stoney. And he's going to get some time on the bench to sit down and cool down and talk about it. Get him a breather. Second team foul against the Dragons. 46-34. Bad pass taken by Tanner Wilson. Uses the left hand, goes in, lays it in. 11 points on the night for Wilson, the Tanner variety. Nice pass to Gillespie. Gillespie tries to get it off. Jeremiah from outside. Cha-ching, David Jeremiah. 17 points on the night for him. Jeremiah, 17 points. Cha-ching, Skelly Taylor. 26 points on the night for him. The fifth cha-ching for the Dragons. Spin out. Kick out, shoot it. Gillespie shot no good. Rebounded by Jonathan Wilson. Tanner behind the back. Pass intended for Skelly Taylor. Pass there. Tanner gets it back. Gets it ahead to Seth. Seth back to Colton. Colton pivots out of pressure. Gives it to Skelly. Skelly tries to get it to the short corner to a cutting Seth Hudson. Just a little bit high. Had the right idea. 14-point lead. 1:25 to go. Jeremiah's good looking shot there, just wouldn't fall. Off the hand of number 1. Deflected off of Skelly Taylor, number 1 there. Peyton Moody goes out of bounds. Seth Hudson to Skelly. Skelly thought Jonathan was going to stay in the, Tanner was going to stay in the corner, and another turnover. A little frustration here. 3 sets, he had the right thing to do, but just didn't get it quite accomplished. They're going to get better at it. Seth knocks it away. Gillespie tries to save it, and he goes out of bounds. Dragons will have it. Michaels checks back into the lineup, replacing Oscar Lopez for Strother. Skelly Taylor cuts the basket, spin move, puts it up. 28 for Skelly tonight. Gillespie's pass to Jeremiah. Jeremiah, they're going to flush it. Give Jeremiah the 2, and he'll get a free throw to boot. 53. 39. Foul is charged to number 23, which is Seth Hudson, his second personal. Jeremiah knocks it down. .21 on the night for David Jeremiah. Dragons playing catch back and forth. How many times you do that before you get it stripped? And we did. Skelly did the right thing. He just went straight up. And was knocked out of bounds by Colton Thomason. 13-point lead with 17 seconds to go. Ball being inbounded. And we got a timeout called by Strother. It's a full enchilada. I had Maddox Lucero as my cameraman and engineer and running the computer and the scoreboard and helping with things. And going to bend my gopher to run and get the lineups and all of those things. And he's gone, so game 2. I have my producer, engineer, and boss, Josh Killhoffer, running the camera and doing the engineer work on the computer. And so it's been a fun night here, senior night from L.W. Henson Memorial Fieldhouse. Dragons could have a chance to sweep senior night. .17 seconds to go. Strother had a timeout. Draw up a play here. We go inside to Michaels. Michaels has it stolen by the Wilson brothers. Over to Johnny. Johnny back door to Seth. Seth tried to get it. Want to sling it back ahead. Gillespie couldn't quite get it. Michaels couldn't get it to him. We played 3. Dragons up by 13. 53 to 40. Well, the Dragons scoring here in the ball game. The scoring goes like this: 11 points for Tanner Wilson, 2 for Colton Thomason, 28 for Skelly Taylor, 2 for Tanner Wilson, 6 for Stoney Yeager, 4 for Seth Hudson. That's the scoring for the Dragons tonight. We go fourth quarter, the possession here in favor of the Yellow Jackets of Strother. Our visitors from Strother tonight, they're a Class A classification in the OSAA. They are a member of what we always call one of the finer conferences in the state. Always perennial good basketball, baseball conference, and softball is the Little River Conference. Crossroads Conference we're from. As we start, Strother on the attack. Gillespie with it. Goes to Jeremiah. Gillespie's shot wouldn't fall. Jeremiah keeps battling. He's being hammered inside. Picks somebody down there. I think they all had a whack at him. Like a pinata. He goes to the line to shoot a pair. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's call it on Skelly Taylor, his first personal. "21 points on the night for Jeremiah. Here in the lineup here is Stone Parker, along with Oscar Lopez. Shot up. Swisher sweep. 22 points. The lead now has been cut to 11. They amp the pressure now. Skelly Taylor has his trip from behind there by Parker. Head to Lopez. Lopez bounce pass inside to Parker. Parker back out to Jeremiah. Gillespie lets it fly, no good. Rebounded by Seth Hudson and Johnny Wilson. Dragons have led by as much as 16 tonight. Never been behind. Skelly over to Colton. Short corner to Seth. Skelly being mugged there by 2. They're going to call the foul there on number 4, Oscar Lopez. Oscar Lopez with the foul. It's Oscar's second foul of the evening. Did it for Colton Thomas and looked like he was mugged. But they said it just went off the head there. Skelly was quick moves there. Had the backdoor cut to his brother. Brother kicks it out. Thomason lets it fly for 3. No good. Tanner on the backside. Jonathan with it. Skelly's going to drive to the rack like taking candy from a baby. 2 more for Skelly Taylor. He has 30. 30 points on the night for Skelly Taylor. They're going to call a foul here. It's on number 24, which is David Jeremiah, his 3rd personal foul for Strother, their leading scorer. 3 fouls here in the 4th quarter, 6 minutes left. Pass inside to Seth Hudson. He's hammered by number 23 and by number 33. They're going to call the foul on Jay Payton. Jeremiah going after the basketball, knocks it out of bounds. We'll replay it from the side. Trying to get it to the short corner, 2 guys on him. Long arm of Jeremiah there. They're going to catch Seth Hudson with a foul there. Second team foul against the Dragons this quarter. 3 on the Yellow Jackets. Get to 5, it'll be a double bonus. Lets it fly, 3, no good. Rebounded by Thomason. Thomason gets it to Skelly. And off the leg of Skelly Taylor out of bounds. And he go to Strother. Here comes Yeager. So let's see what they're going to do here as they play the basketball here. Going to call the foul here on Stoney Yeager, number 21. That's his 4th foul of the evening. Thomason comes back in the lineup here on senior night. Lob. Wilson knocks it away. 33 Parker had a scrub there with Skelly to get after the basketball. That little 2-3 zone. Nice jumper put up there by Parker. He has 4 points on the night. Seth Hudson's jumper leads back to 11. They can cut it under double digits this trip. Inside to David Jeremiah for 2 more. He has 24. Cut it to 9 under into single digits. Lead was as big as 16 points. They're going to call the charge on Tanner Wilson. And Coach Thomas wants a timeout with 5:09 to go. You know, the last 3 minutes, they've had some looks, but they just haven't done anything. He missing some easy shots, not taking care of the basketball, passing where they're not, passing it where they ain't, leading to turnovers, and consistently prodding back. The Yellow Jackets have found life and have cut it to 9. Band sure sounds good tonight as they're playing. Coach Kendall, Director Kendall there leading him in. And a basketball will be inbounded under the basket right side. By the Yellow Jackets. Dragons go back on the attack on defense. He's going to call the press back. Parker, number 33, along with Jeremiah. Gillespie, number 11. Moody, number 1. And Lopez. Shot put up. Rebounded by Gillespie. Inside to Jeremiah. Jeremiah's shot no good. We're under 5 minutes to play now. And Coach Thomas wanted them to take care of the basketball and get good shots and good looks. Had some unselfish passing tonight. And I think some of the things are just about a half a bubble off what they tried to do. Had the right idea, just didn't do it. And when you put a bunch of those not doing it together, you get a run. They have a chance to cut it to 7 this trip. Cha-ching! A Strother Yellow Jacket money ball by Gillespie. He has 12 of the night. Lead is 6. Has been as many as the 16-point lead tonight. Lopez with the steal ahead to Gillespie. Gillespie gets the roll, won't go. Trying to put the shot up there. Behind that is Peyton Moody. They're going to call the foul on number 23, which is Seth Hudson. And that's 4 on Seth. So we're rocking right along with a 16-point lead here at homecoming. Here at senior night. And like the tortoise and the hare, they just keep plugging away. Peyton Moody was 5 points now on the night. Cut it to 5. This puts it to 4. We have a dandy here in Dewar. 55-51. Pressure now being amped by Strother. Stolen there by number 33. That's Parker. Ahead to Gillespie. Gillespie finds his man, David Jeremiah, knocked away by Colton Thomason. Fine defense there by him. Tanner Wilson with the foul. That's going to be a two-shot bonus every time we foul for the rest of the 3:23 to go. And the momentum has swung the other way to Strother here. We just need something positive to happen for us. Oscar's first shot up and in. Oscar Lopez, his first points of the night. Down the stretch, 55-52. Swisher Sweet. They have cut it to 2. Tanner's pass goes over to Seth. Michael has it at top. Inside to Tanner. Tanner to Johnny. Running some valuable minutes off the clock here. Skelly Taylor. Tanner backside dish. Nice play. Not finished well. Seth Hudson knocked to the floor. That sends Seth Hudson the line for 2. He has 4 points on the night. Chance to add to that. Foul being called here on number 24, which is their big man, Jeremiah. 2-point advantage. Seth, got to have those free throws down the stretch. 56-53. Another free throw here would be dandy. One possession game here. Fine play there to the hustle. I've been impressed with the hustle there of Stone Parker as he come off the bench. He's been off the bench all night for them. But he's been around the basketball and making things happen. Stone Parker puts it up. Stone Parker for 2. 4 points on the night for Parker. 56-55. Dragons have not relinquished the lead yet. We're at 2-minute mark. 2:15. Johnny's being trapped. He's got his big men. And they're going to call. Apparently he thought he called a timeout. They're calling the timeout called by number 23 is what they're saying. Seth must have called for a timeout. Coach Thomas didn't like that. So with 2:09 to go, we have a dandy here in Dewar. What was looking like a 16-point blowout at one point. The tortoise and the hare. The tortoise comes back to take us to a 1-point ball game. Dragons have the possession out of bounds across the way. 2 minutes and 9 seconds to work with. Dragons lead by 1. That's just the way basketball is. It's a game of runs and things can turn in a hurry. And the big story is going to be Their big scorer is Jeremiah, and he goes out. He's got 4 fouls. Dragons have Yeager and Hudson with 4 fouls apiece, so it's going to be interesting to see how that comes down as we finish here. Back door. He comes to the back court, brings it across. Got to have some cutters. Yeager's going to let one fly from 3-point. Touching! Another Dragon money ball. Not necessarily the shot we thought we were going to get, but they'll take it. A 4-point lead, a 2-possession game. Johnny with a foul. Tanner with a foul, 59-55. That stops the clock. Puts Oscar Lopez the line. He's 2 for 2 from the line here. 2 points on the night, and they were all free throws. 4-point lead for the Dragons. First free throw up and in, cuts it to 3. Rebound by the Dragons' 3-point lead. And off the hands and fingertips there of Stone Parker out of bounds. Minute 37. 1 possession game, 3-point lead. Tanner Wilson with the basketball, stolen there by Moody. And that goes to Oscar Lopez. And that's 5 on Tanner Wilson. So there goes the point guard with 11 points on the night, and he fouls out. So he's got time to check somebody in. Looks the bench over. He's going to send Colton Thomason in. Dragons lead this one by 3. Skelly Taylor's going to have to take over and do things here now. Being the big leader that he needs to be here. He and Seth. Oscar Lopez. Next one no good. 2-point lead, a 1-point. Stolen! Taken away by Johnny Wilson. Johnny Wilson's hit from behind, and by number 4, they thought they almost had the pocket picked. Oscar Lopez called for the foul. Oscar, 4 of 6 from the free throw line, gets his first foul of the night. But this is a 59-57 ball game. Everybody be shooting 2 the rest of the way here. 5 points on the night for Wilson. 2 points on the night for Wilson. He goes to the free throw line, first one up and in. 3-point ball game. This could be huge with 1:13 to go. Missed that 3-point lead. 1:08 to go. Lopez turned that one down. Oscar back around. Swing it side to side. Moody over to Oscar. Oscar throws it back court. Back court. It brings back the ball game. Stone Parker, number 33. They're going to deny the inbound pass here. Gets to Skelly. They're going to call the foul there on number 4, which is Oscar Lopez. Bring Michaels in. John Michaels into the ball game for Strother. or with the first opportunity, going to put Skelly Taylor here. We can have a chance to make this a two-possession game. With Skelly Taylor at the free throw line. Swish or sweet. 61-57. They bring in John Michaels, comes in for this gives us a little wiggle room. Skelly's free throw no good. Still a 4-point ball game. 40 seconds ago, lets it fly. Jeremiah's shot no good. It's rebounded by Seth Hudson. They're going to call a foul on John Michael. And it's going to be a 2-shot foul for Seth Hudson. Seth with 5 points on the night. 33.8. This was a 16-point blowout that turned into a squirmer. Timely free throw shooting by Seth Hudson as he comes through again here. Six points tonight, rebound no good. We don't need the basketball that bad. Play some defense. Don't stop the clock. Runner no good. Jeremiah puts up the shot, misses again. Rebounded this time by Stoney Yeager. They're calling a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Dragons. I had no clue what they were going to call. The path of least resistance. Skelly just stayed there. They got to come hammer you. Stoney goes up. They're going to call the block. Shot no good. They're going to call the block before the foul, but it's a 2-shot foul anyway. Yeager, 9.5 to go. The Stone man goes to the line. But the big shot of the night for him was the three-pointer coming out of the timeout on something I think they drew up because they were happy about it. Free throw no good. Dragons lead by 5, 9 seconds to go. They have to get down ball quick and get it in a quick timeout. That big free throw there and a timeout call. 6-point lead with 9.5 to go. Six-point lead with 9.5 to go. Two-possession game. It's got to be 2 threes. The Dragons don't have to shoot again. They have 10 seconds. There is no 10-second count. You can basically just stand there and do the armadillo and just cover the ball or the possum, play dead, and not have to do anything. You don't need to foul to stop the clock. So Dragons are 9.5 away. Gillespie works it around to Michaels. Michaels lets it fly from 3. That will do it. The Dragons win this one by a score of 63-57. So the Dragons get the broom out and get the sweep here tonight at Senior Night 2024. As we celebrate the career of Marty Yeager and Colton Thomason tonight. And girls won by a lopsided score. Boys were up as much as 16 tonight. Let them cut it back to make it close. Dragons never relinquished the lead. Found a way to fight through it. They win 63-57. For all my crew here at Dewar Dragon TV, I want to thank Michael Kendall, Coach Josh Kilhoffer, Maddox Lachero for helping me tonight, and Adina Joy for helping set up. We will be playing Friday night at 6 at Quinton as the district tournament starts at Quinton, Oklahoma. And for everybody here, I'm rounded third and headed for home. This is Joe Fowler saying bye-bye and tell the folks hi.